You can improve enchanted weapons and armor. We're going to need that. That was an easy one to do. Right. Then, I suppose we turn in for the night. Gonna have to think about what colour I want to dye this armor one day. Right, Inigo, nice to see you. I will see you. Nice. No, I'll see you in the morning. I don't know why that old rhyme came to mind. Right, before we go, we do have an archaeology perk to spend. I'm reckoning Pack It In is going to be the perk. Increases carrying capacity by 50. So let's take that. Do I have any more, actually? Oh, I do. I mean, by 50, that's a big jump, so I think we're okay for now. Academia, because I also quite like the look of Nordic Speciality. Provides 10% resistance to fire and 15% bonus to critical damage and chance to Draugr and skeletons. Yes. What's the next one? Exhume. Draugr skeletons, burial remains, and urns have a chance to drop Nordic fragments. Possibly walk amongst the dead. I am curious what that would be. Draugr skeletons, burial remains, and urns. Do I want to go for that? Yeah, let's do it. Right, walk amongst the dead. I don't have any archaeology perks to spend, so I can't find out what that perk is.
One day I'll learn illusion magic. Squeaky stare again.
Squeaky... When you talk about squeaky stairs, you're not talking about being caught going downstairs in the middle of the night, are you? You have a bit of a past, I reckon. No, hello, Ariana. Nice to see you. You might be on your own for a bit. I sent all the others out to collect more fragments. Now, yes, if you want to learn illusion magic, you could probably come with us to the college, which is where we are off to now. That's a little distracting. Let's put that down. There we go. Perfect. Right. Come along, Lucian. We haven't tested... Oh, sorry, I've got sleep in my eyes still. We haven't tested it yet, but I am confident we can probably park the airship near the college. Right, let's see. Skyrim. Yes, the College of Winterhold. Right, all aboard. Lucian, you on board? I'm going to assume he's on board. It's going to be very embarrassing if I get to the college and he's still lingering around chatting up Ariana. Right, steady. Perfect. Look at that. We did get a little bit close to that bridge. And honestly, if we flew into that, we'd probably turn the college into an island. Well, I'm sure they can figure something out. They're mages, but that still would be a huge loss. Now, Urag. First things first, we're at the college. Let's be careful we don't slip. Let's hand in Shalador's writings to Urag. Don't want to be carrying around a priceless text like... Oh, hang on a minute. Yes, no, I've got it. For a moment, I was worried when I was dumping all the books back at the gallery that I might have accidentally left it there by mistake. Excuse me. And frankly, I'm not going to be happy if I'd have had to have gone all the way back again.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim.
Master Sergius, I will need your help with enchanting at some point, I imagine. We're going to have to pay for a couple of lessons. Self-study will only get us so far. Urag? Is he around? Investigator's chest. What is in that chest? I do want a copy of Rise and Fall of the Blades. It's on the list. But I feel like Urag would probably castrate me if I took anything without permission. He's very protective. Urag, are you around? Oh. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Are you a illusionist as well? Ah, there you are, Urag.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly.
No.
Are we clear?
Yes, we are completely clear. I got a copy of Shalador's Insights. I found more of his work.
Excellent. I'll start translating it. Shouldn't take me more than a day or two.
Oh, excellent. Will I get a copy when you're done? How's this going to work?
I only just got my hands on it. I can only work so quickly.
Oh, okay, right. Not a problem. You take your time. You just take all the time you need for an accurate translation. I'm going to have to come back to you and see if I can get a copy. What have you got for sale? Anything that I could take back with me to the gallery or put on the airship?
Assorted books, scrolls. I'm sure you'll find something useful.
Right, thank you very much. Now, I say we find our fellow apprentices. We were going to get to know them a little bit, and then we kind of took a bit of a detour. It would be good to know if they need any help that requires us to leave the college before we actually leave the college, because we do need to retrieve the Ice Blade of the Monarch. So we're going to need more snowberry extract. I do have those Argonian blood decoctions. We are going to have to use them, I think. As much as I loathe to do so. And we might even be able to retrieve Merian's spyglass as well while we're back out there. We're going to need snowberry extract as well. Can't forget that. Yes, I see you there, Mr. Thalmor agent. Let's see you try to take my airship away from me. Now, where are our peers? Are they down here? You're in my class, aren't you? Oh, something? Onmund.
New here too, eh?
And I am.
Hoped I wouldn't be the only Nord, but I should have known better.
Aren't there many Nords at the college? I don't want to say all humans look the same, but they're harder to pick out than the other races.
Magic is shunned by most. If it can't be swung over your head and used to crack skulls, most Nords want nothing to do with it.
So I've
Magic
noticed.
is seen as something for elves and weaker races. No offense, of course.
Oh, hang on a minute, you calling me a weaker race? Do you just mean physically you're stronger than most other races? Because I've only really seen one orc here as well. Thing is, you... Ancano, is it? That Thalmor agent? You know anything about him? You're a Nord, surely you know all the dirty gossip about the Thalmor.
I know he's from the Thalmor, and that he claims to be here simply as an advisor. I also know that no one really believes that. I've been trying to avoid him, honestly.
Yeah, me too. I don't blame you. You should probably have a more local insight, really, being a Nord yourself. Why do Nords have a problem with the college, besides the Great Collapse?
Well, look at the evidence. Nords generally don't trust magic, so it's not off to a good start. Throw in the Oblivion Crisis, which was caused by magic users, and the troubles now with the Aldmeri Dominion, who are elves and magic users. And finally, take the fact that the college is the only thing left standing after most of Winterhold was destroyed. It's all fairly damning.
Yeah, you know what? When you put it like that, I kind of get it more. When it was the isolated incident of the Great Collapse in the college, that's you know, it's a bit of a stretch. I know it's very convenient, a miracle of sorts, so the college is still standing, but when you throw everything else together, it does paint a damning picture. Is it difficult being away from your family to come study here? Well, are your family really that proud of you for studying to be a mage?
Not at all. I consider it a blessing. My family was convinced coming here was a death sentence, or worse. It took years of insisting that this is what I'm meant to do.
Good for you. Good for you for sticking to your principles and following your own dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll leave you be. Oh? You, Your no, Lucian, don't interfere with their class. There's... Oh, are there other potions I could pinch? No, not that I care about. Anyway, resist magic. I'll take that. Right, let's try find our Khajiit and Dumna classmates. They'll probably be in the dorms. Right, we've not been able to find the other apprentices, so I hope that they haven't gone missing in our absence. Really, the college ought to have learnt by now, given the last class completely disappeared and met grisly fates. Now, we need to retrieve the Ice Blade of the Monarch, which... You know what? I'm not wholly sure where it is. Use the map to retrieve the Ice Blade of the Monarch for the bottom of the sea. Oh, wait, did I get rid of the map? I might have gotten rid of the map. That's... Do we stow it on the airship, maybe? Let's have a look. We can get rid of these books and leave them on the airship anyway while we're here. We did purchase a few from Urag. So, bit of a problem. We didn't bring the map. However, I do think I remember where it was going to be. I'm confident, because I remember on the map there was like a triangle of land, which was like around here, I was certain, and it was off to the side. It might well be that little speck, maybe. I am expecting it to be underwater, given the fact that we were given those potions of water breathing. You know, the nicer way of saying we have 2 more vials of Argonian blood. Snowberry extract. Hopefully they have some in the general store. It also does beg the question, we haven't met the person who wrote those notes for us, addressed us by name.
Warriors from Hammerfell? They've
Nope.
got curved swords.
Yep.
They
Curved
say
swords.
the college has been snooping around Sarthal.
We have.
Mages in a burial crypt. No good can come of that.
No, we're just... It doesn't matter. Nothing I say will make a difference, will it?
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Perfect. 2 vials of
Until
snowberry
next time.
extract. Thank you. I need to learn how to make that, really. That is very, very valuable, especially in these cold northern reaches. And as winter creeps in, we're going to need it more and more in the southern reaches. So, we don't have Bruiser. That is one thing we're lacking, because we came on the airship. We don't have Bruiser to roam around on, so we are going to have to go on foot. But given the landscape around here, probably a good idea. So, triangle patch of land. Oh, it would be better if there wasn't so much mist and fog rolling over the sea. So before we go any further down, can we see? Right, there's the triangle patch of land, I think. So we want to go that way, I guess. And try not to slip and break our necks. Now I'm wishing I had those boots that negated fall damage. Right, careful. Yeah. I wonder if we go to pull out the Ice Blade and the Monarch, that person that left the note and all the required materials to get... What's that? Oh, it's just some weeds or something creeping up through the ice. Yeah, I wonder if they're going to jump out and go, aha, you fell for my cunning ploy. And then we'll have to fight him and maybe kill him with the same sword. Right. I hope I don't need that dagger for anything anymore, because I left that back at the gallery too. Because it said we needed to defeat an Ice Monarch, which we have. He seemed very friendly when we summoned him, so it seemed a bit of a shame to have to fight him. What is... Oh, is this part of Winterhold that collapsed into the sea? Actually, it must be even more ancient than Winterhold, and it's far more intact, and that's a very low bar for Winterhold. Right, how far out are we? There is a hawker. Knowing my luck, there'll be a pack of wolves as well. Let's have a quick... Oh no, we are way out still. Right, I think, because it's off that triangle piece of land, if we run around and then essentially just go out to that piece of outstretched land here, we should be relatively close to where we want to be. Maybe. Careful. Don't fall in before we've drunk the snowberry elixir. Given we've got, what, 300 seconds? That's a little bit over 3 minutes to search. Probably don't want to drink it too soon and waste it. Oh, hello. What are we... Oh, sorry. Hawkers. Very territorial. Is this where we want... I realise I've left Lucian behind. Oh, there he is. Lucian, over here. I wonder if... I mean, surely floating pieces of ice, they won't be on the map. Well, this isn't what I expected. It looks rather built up. This is far from what I expected. I didn't expect to find anything beyond the blade. They didn't have to dig it out of the ice, did they, to find it? Either
Well,
way.
this is a charming little place for a perfectly reasonable scholar to live.
Scholar? Well, you're thinking of moving in? I don't think the housing market in Skyrim's quite this bad that we need to be out here in the middle of nowhere. Let's have a nosy. Dwemer? Hello? There's a... Actually, how deep does that piece of ice go then? Is it just covering this single ruin? Hello? Oh, it's like the beam of magicka you see at the college. That's a very big box. Oh, hello. Sorry, excuse me. Sir, I can't help but notice you've got a floating lockbox. And some books on the floor. Hello?
Dig, Dwemer, in the beyond. I'll know your lost unknown and rise to your depths.
Yep. Look at him. Completely doolally.
Yep. Utterly doolally. You got it right. So, what brings you to this remote place? Sir?
Ah, the ice entombs the heart. The bane of Kagranak and Dagobert.
Now,
To
this is
harness it
interesting.
is to know
Definitely
the
Dwemer, but I've never
fundaments.
seen anything
The
like
Dwemer
that.
Lockbox hides it from me. The Elder Scroll gives insight deeper than the deep ones, though, to bring about the opening.
I'm not following. You've got an Elder Scroll, did you say?
I have seen enough to know their fabric, the warp of air, the weft of time. But no, it is not in my possession.
Okay. I'm gonna go out on a whim. Are you okay?
Oh, I am well. I will be well. Well to be within the will inside the walls.
Okay. Let's... Hang on, I'm really not following. So this giant container behind me, you're trying to get into it? Or make it do what it's meant to do? And you've looked at an Elder Scroll, you say? But you don't have the Elder Scroll that you've looked at? Or claim to have looked at?
Here. Well, here as in this plane. Mundus, Tamriel, nearby. Relatively speaking.
Relative scale of the
On the
cosmos, then.
cosmological scale. Well, it's all nearby.
Do take us to some cheerful places, don't you?
Yeah. I'm sorry, Lucian. Look. Can you... Well, if there's... See, the thing is, Lucian, he's either looked at the Elder Scroll and gone insane, or he's just skipped the scroll part and he is simply insane to begin with. So could you hypothetically help me get an Elder Scroll? One of those mythical disappearing, reappearing scrolls.
One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return.
Oh. And what would... Your name is Septimus, is it? What would Septimus want?
You see this masterwork of the Dwemer. deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men, but he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies. Have you heard of Black Reach?
Black Reach.
Cast upon where Drimmer City slept, the yearning spire, hidden learnings kept.
Hang on, where is this Black Reach, you say? Well, I've never heard of a ruin like that.
Under deep, below the dark, the hidden keep, Tower Zark. Oftan, the point of puncture, of first entry of the tapping. Delve to its limits, and Black Reach lies just beyond. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock, to jump beneath the deathly rock.
Right. So this key then, how would one get in to this Alftand? What's the ruin?
2 things I have for you. 2 shapes. One edged, one round.
Uh-huh.
The round one for tuning. Dwemer music is soft and subtle, and needed to open their cleverest gates. The edged lexicon for inscribing. To us, a hunk of metal. To the Dwemer, a full library of knowings, but empty. Find Mazark and its sky dome. The machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know.
So this cube of knowing, which is empty, so it really is just a hunk of metal. What am I supposed to do with it? You say it, what, transcribes the knowledge? Does it, like, copy the scroll?
To glimpse the world inside an Elder Scroll can damage the eyes or the mind, as it has to Septimus. The Dwemer found a loophole, as they always do, to focus the knowledge away and inside without harm. Place the lexicon into their contraption, and focus the knowings into it. When it brims with glow, bring it back, and Septimus can read once more.
Okay. Would reading an Elder Scroll be of much good to you at this point? If it is a scroll, you do still seem rather mad, and I don't really trust the fact that you found an Elder Scroll, given you're a remote hermit who seems quite insane. And this sphere, this Dwemer sphere, what would I do with this? This is the key? Or a music box?
The deepest doors of Dwemer listen for singing. It plays the attitude of notes proper for opening. Can you not hear it? Too low for hearing?
I don't hear anything. It just seems like a lump of metal again. And what do you want with an Elder Scroll?
Ooh, an observant one. How clever to ask of Septimus. This Dwemer lockbox. Look upon it and wonder.
The one behind me.
Inside is the heart of a god, the heart of you and me.
So we have the hearts of gods?
It was hidden away, not by the dwarves, you see. They were already gone. Someone else, unseen, unknown, found the heart, and with a flair for the ironical, used dwarven trickery to lock it away. The scroll will give the deep vision needed to open it. For not even the strongest machinations of the Dwemer can hold off the all-sight given by an Elder Scroll.
So the Elder Scroll is going to help you open up box then, because no one else knows how to open it but the scroll. And I just want to make sure we're on the same page. What do you think is an Elder Scroll?
You look to your left, you see one way. You look to your right, you see another. But neither is any harder than the opposite. But the Elder Scrolls, they look left and right in the stream of time. The future and past are as one. Sometimes they even look up. What do they see then? What if they dive in? Then the madness begins.
It can't be harder than this conversation. I don't know why I expected a coherent answer. So... Clearly... Wait. Septimus. Oh!
Dwemer in the beyond. I'll know you're lost unknown.
You're a member of the
Rise
college,
to your
aren't you?
depths.
He's a member on the notice board. It was like missing... Oh, he was one of the faculty members on the board whose location was on a need-to-know basis. I see why. He's quite mad. He's quite mad. What? Maybe we should ask at the college, or maybe we shouldn't ask at the college. Maybe it's a bit of a dirty
When
secret.
the top level was built, no more could be placed. It was and is the maximal apex.
Right. I'm not going to steal his books. Who knows what he'll do. Right. I don't know how he's got that lockbox floating there, but let's just pretend we never saw it, yes? Now, clearly, this has nothing to do with the ice blade on a Monarch. Clearly, this is something else entirely. Something that we do not want to be involved with. What's up here? If I'm going to assume... there can't be anything up there, surely. I don't see how there could be anything up there. Right then, let's get away from this man. I mean, I kind of don't believe a word he said. And we've got no reason to go looking for an Elder Scroll. They seem like nothing but trouble. But even if it was leading to an Elder Scroll, I don't believe it. I just don't believe it.
Scroll from a dwarven ruin. Oh, the potential. The discovery. What an opportunity.
Opportunity? Don't tell me you believe that, lunatic. He seems thoroughly mad, and I don't think it's because of an Elder Scroll. Where would he have gotten an Elder Scroll? And surely you think he would still have an Elder Scroll if he'd read it and got mad. But, oh, yeah, you know, at some point we will need to ask at the college about that. Now, where are we? Right, we're at Septimus Cygnus's outpost. Iceblade and a Monarch might well be beneath here. I'm going to take the extract and the decoction. I don't see anything. How deep does this go? No. Oh, you know what? This is kind of scary. Oh, yeah, we got to make sure we don't get trapped under the ice as well. Right. Well, over there is the Pilgrim's Trench. Let's swim that way, because that's where we're going to get Merian's Spyglass. So at the very least, we can try fetch that while we search. It's going to look awfully embarrassing if it turns out not to be beneath the water. Where am I? Am I getting turned around? Out here, maybe. How far out could we go? Is there something behind that? What's... oh, it's a chest and a book. Long lost chest. This requires a key. Avia Stonesinger. Sit quietly, child, and listen, for the story I tell you is a story of the ages. But what is it, grandfather? Is it a story of heroes and beasts? Oh, this might be a long one. Is there a key within these pages? Yeah, oh my word, this is a really long one. Key? For this? The Mace of Air, Stone Sing. Oh wait, this is the book. Evia Stone Singer. Well, it's coming. That's, well, unexpected. Oh, it is. It's the book on him. How long do I have left on these? Water breathing. Snowberry extracts is running out. Water breathing, we've got plenty of time. Alright. So this is that triangle piece of land. Is it just a lot closer than I thought? Because it is terribly deep. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Well, that's an enchanted piece of ice. Okay. Claim. Take it as one hand. What will one hand pulling it out do, or do I need to use both? Okay. Oh, right, let's get out before the snowberry extract runs off. Bring the sword to who? Wait. So... Bring the sword to Theldin Tirano. Oh, that's right. He offered us an exchange. Something that would take our breath away? He's gonna try kill us now that we've got the sword. Let's have a look. Takes 35 points of frost damage. Chance to paralyze. Adds release the Frost Monarch power. That summons it at the cost of the weapon's charge. It's awfully long. Awfully nice, I must say. Not really my size, though. Yeah, my sword is a lot smaller, and also I'm freezing cold. I'm going to suggest, actually, while we're near Septimus's outpost, we nip in and warm up. Because I imagine Lucian's already in there. At least I hope he's already in there. And then we need to go get Marian's spyglass.